we're going to cross over live now to Croke Park and to Damien Donohoe for more on this. Hello, Damien.
Hello, Mike. How are you doing? And welcome here to Croke Park at Congress 2014. And I'm delighted to be able to announce that Cavan man Aogan OFearghail has been elected Cumman Luchleas Gael, the president of the GAA, on 170 votes on the first count.
So you are confirming to us here on Shannon side, Northern Sound, that Aogan OFearghail is the 37th, is it the 38th Cumman Luchleas Gael?
Yes, I am indeed. I am on the first round of voting. He has been confirmed. The voting has just been announced within the last 30 seconds, and I ran straight out to get in contact with the listeners there on Shannon side, Northern Sound. Cavan man Aogan OFearghail is confirmed as the president of the GAA. Aogan,
the first GAA president from Cavan, Damien?
Yes, he is indeed. To my knowledge, anyway. I don't think there was anybody else. So it's a great honour, and it's definitely something that people of Cavan and in general the Shannon side, Northern Side region will be happy with, because he's a great promoter of the local areas, and he definitely will do everything he can to try and promote the games and the counties surrounding Cavan. And it's a wonderful honour even for myself to be here on such a wonderful occasion.
And his local club, of course, Drumgoon. He was up against Sean Walsh and Seamus Howland of Wexford as well.
Yeah, he was indeed. Sean Walsh came in with 57 votes, and I think Seamus Howland was 108 votes. The total votes available were 311, so I hadn't even a chance to run the maths on it to see if I got it right, but it was roughly in that order anyway. As I say, Aogan was first with Sean Howland coming in second. But Aogan, as you said, a member of Drumgoon football club in Cavan. He first got involved through handball. He got involved through the GAA in the handball club in Mudgebawn, and went from there to be involved with Drumgoon Aeros, and he was a founding member of the underage club in the 80s in Drumgoon. So Aogan has been steeped in GAA. He's the principal currently in Dernakesh National School there in Mudgebawn, but I'm sure he'll have to now take a sabbatical from that role.
Now, recently, Damien, you interviewed Aogan, and did he give you an insight into what he'd like to do if he was elected?
Yeah, there was quite a number of things actually that he would love to do. The first thing that he ran on, and that he was very, very strong on, is trying to include more people in the GAA. He has a bit of a desire. His main desire is to open up GAA clubs to get away from in Cavan, and I know in the Shannon side, Northern Sound region, there are a lot of clubs that just focus on football, and he wants to bring in that they focus more on, as well as the football, the hurling, the handball, the score, the camogie, the ladies football. Make sure that they become a club for community and not just for one particular code. So he was focused heavily on that. He was also saying how he'd love to change, and in the weekend that's in it is very important. He'd like to change the interprovincial, what's the Railway Cup or the M. Donnelly interprovincial. He would like to remarket it and give it a new focus, and make it part of maybe a St. Patrick's weekend festival of GAA. He discussed a number of ideas like that, but the main thing that he wants to do is help grow the GAA and bring new people who aren't traditionally known as GAA families, bring them into the remit of the GAA.
And I'm sure he will be having 3 years in the hot seat.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, he serves now for a 3-year term, and he'll be a very, very busy man for those 3 years. But hopefully we'll get a chance to catch up with him later on this evening when Congress closes for the night. I actually was lucky enough on the way up to Congress. I was in the lift with him and his family. His daughters and sons and wife Frances were all in good spirits and nice and relaxed. And he will catch up with us later on. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have him on Saturday Sport with John Lynch.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to hearing the 38th Cumman Luchleas Gael on Saturday Sport, hopefully tomorrow. And I suppose we want to take this opportunity as his local station to congratulate him in his new role as the 38th Cumman Luchleas Gael. And thanks, Damien, for bringing us that news live from Croke Park.
My pleasure, Mike.